Good morning, equity guys. Welcome to Equity Guys pre-market video. I am Manjunath, an NISM technical analyst. Now let's discuss what happened on market in the yesterday. So Nifty 50 75 points negative, Bank Nifty 603 points negative, Sensex 275 points negative. So if you see this kind of sell-off, okay, see Nifty 50 75 points negative is not a normal sell-off. Okay, you can see a rally till 25,000 levels and even below till 24,900. Okay, then it recovered and closed near 25,200. So data is still like a bearish consolidation kind of. Then India volatility index, which is very important for the day, it is 8% positive. That means the fear is creating still in the market. So that's huge. So market might go still on bearish side. Then Gift Nifty, crude oil. Okay, Gift Nifty we'll discuss. It is very important. We'll discuss in the end. Crude oil February future. If you see, it is 5,516, which is below 6,500 pre-COVID level standards. But from last 20-25 days, there are some buying in commodity futures. So that's indicating that people are shifting from cash market to commodity market, like for example crude oil. Okay, so there are other commodities also there, silver, gold, aluminum, like that. Okay, the people are shifting towards that one, or they are inclining towards silver bees, gold bees, which is hitting all time high, is indicating they are shifting from cash market. So now let's go to Nifty 50. So Nifty 50, if you see here, okay, so there is a strong sell-off beginning from the day. Okay, it opened near 25,000 to 300 levels. Okay, it went till 25,900, that is nearly 300 points down. Then it recovered for 400 points. Then again it recovered, closed below 25,200. So such a big volatile day. So data is neutral to bearish side. Now let's go to sectoral wise data. Okay, so Nifty IT closed negative, Nifty Bank negative, okay, Nifty infrastructure positive, auto sector negative, metal sector is positive. So there are some sectors closed positive, some sectors closed negative. The data is bearish, but at the same time, remember some sectors are recovering from their losses. Are they invited buyers? They invited buyers at 25,000 levels. Okay, so that's, you can think like, okay, some buyers had like came to the entered the market with a huge capital. So that's why some sectors are seeing positive. Advanced decline ratio, the sentiment is on decline side, so negative. Nifty 50, the sentiment is on bearish side, 32 companies closed negative. Nifty Bank, you can see 12 companies closed negative, so the sentiment is on bearish side. Now, option chain 27 this January 2026, that is monthly expiry of Nifty 50. In the money call option is selling, out of the money call option is selling. So sell off from callers, call sellers are there. In the money put option is buying, out of the money put option is buying. So put buyers, okay, put buyers, call sellers, the sentiment on bearish side. So PCR ratio is 0.7. Still, it's not in overbought zone or oversold zone, so we can call it as neutral zone. Now let's go to FIDA data, which is very important for the day. Cash market FIs have exited, but remember the in net purchase or sales, you can see some negative sell-off. But if you see the gross purchase and gross sales, it is huge, friends. It's huge. So you can see some buying is happening. Okay, some people are showing interest also, FIs, for the FIs. At the same time, DIs had bought in huge quantity, that is 4,520 crores. So that's really good news. The sentiment was bullish at 3,000 crores net buying is happened in cash market. Now let's go to FI, F&O segment. Index futures FIs are selling, but in stock futures FIs had bought 1,510 crores worth of stocks. Okay, so they are holding that like options or futures. Okay, F&O contract in stocks. So data is somehow, okay, some bullishness is possible in the market, or some recovery is possible in the market. Now let's go to futures. Okay, your global futures, if you see US futures, we refer to US futures, you can see US 30, US 500, US Tech 100 had recovered from morning. So positive data. And yesterday, how it closed? Dow Jones, S&P 500, Nasdaq, three offshore stock market in US had closed in positive. Now European market. DAX closed negative, FTSE entered closed positive, CSE 40 closed positive. So data is somehow neutral data in European market, but let's go to Nikkei, which is very, very important for the day. So Nikkei, can you see it's recovered for 1.72%. Morning it was gap up, then it's recovering, making higher high formation. Good. But data is bullish in Nikkei 225. Hang Seng yesterday it closed positive. Kospi is also positive. So Asian markets are showing it's positive data. It's positive data. So expect a bullish rally. Let's see in the end. Okay. Now let's go to ADRs. ICICI Bank ADR is sell off. But Infosys there is a demand. Wipro ADR there is a demand yesterday. Well, HDFC Bank there's a sell off. Dr. Reddy's lab, there is a demand. So we see these five stocks in American play depository receipts. In this five, there are three companies are in positive, so two companies are in negative. So data is neutral. Now, based on that one, Nifty January future compare with, okay, Nifty 50. That is so any derivative segment contracts demand compared to mother indices. So yes, there is a demand in Nifty January future, which is running 20 points above Nifty 50. So data is bullish. Bank Nifty also you can see with Nifty Bank mother indices. Now let's go to GIFT Nifty, which is very, very important. Can you compare with Nifty January future? It is 150 to 180 points gap up, friends. So that's why I was waiting for the to make this video in the end in the like at 7:30 because I want a clarity about gift nifty. So based on this one gift nifty there is a demand, so we are expecting some gap up in the market. So first let's mark support and resistance. Based on that one we will plan for the day. First resistance 25,300, second resistance 25,585, third resistance 25,653. So first resistance you have marked 25,300, second resistance 25,585, third resistance 25,653. Then we have a gap zone near 25,694. That also you have to mark it so that you will get a clarity where the market is heading towards. At the same time, support side 25,000 24,920, that is yesterday's low, which will act as support 1, then 24,881, that is support 2, then we have 24,748, that is third support. So if you mark this kind of support and resistance, be aware that okay it's not nearby, so you mark 100 multiples of 100, that will also give you a clarity. See, you can see here, 1 minute. Yeah, you can see here the multiples of 100 how it behaved yesterday. Okay, see it there is some resistance from 25,200. So that's why I say mark that one. Okay, now intraday point of view, investment point of view. Yes, investment point of view, market had invited you at 25,000 levels. Okay, to invest good quality in good quality stocks or any ETFs or anything that your financial advisor had advised you. We are not SEBI registered, so we are not going to raise. So recommend you any stocks. So now, so intraday point of view, it's suggesting gap up, friends. Okay, it's suggesting gap up. So first 15 minutes high and low is very important for the day. If its high is taken out, okay, then it is buy and dip market. Okay, at least till 24,300, 25,400. Okay, that is the level where market can go upward. Okay, at the same time, if it is in first 15 minutes, the 15 minutes low is taken down, then we are heading towards 25,000 once again. That is possible. 25,000 will act as strong support zone for the day. So that's for the day. Thank you. All the best.